everybody. Just doing a live here. May only be a half an hour or so long, but I'm going to do a short live stream late last night, but I couldn't get the app to work. For some reason I had trouble just when I tried it now. Started my live stream, it kept saying I had to go to YouTube Studio and authorize something. Well, my channel's already been, my YouTube Live app is already linked to my YouTube account. So I don't know what the problem was. I changed the resolution to 1080p and it's working now. So currently unloading down here in Lithonia, Georgia. Almost 60 degrees down here, but it's cloudy. Been mist and rain. Already got one, had to hit my button. I didn't see the chat to begin with, the Wheaton Speed Shop. Yeah, this is kind of an unscheduled live, just trying to work on the app. I tried doing a short live late last night and had trouble with the app. So, hopefully got it going now. Like I said, I had to change the resolution. It started working. Yeah, 60 degrees, it does feel nice down here. It don't quite feel like 60 degrees. It's like 58, 59 when I pulled in here. Feels kind of cool with the being overcast. Feels like a lot of moisture in the air. But let's not cover the camera up. This place here will allow us to go about 10 pounds of pressure. I've actually backed off. I'm about 7.5 on my tank. I'm about 6.5, 7 on my line pressure. Tank pressure is how much pressure is in the tank. Line pressure is this bottom line down here. That's what the product actually moves through. Yeah, Mopar, it was 28 degrees in south central Illinois when I left there yesterday. Yeah, but that's all, where I live, it's supposed to be south of the storm there. Switch over to this next hopper. Y'all heard there's parts of the I-74 corridor, and maybe a little bit north of that could get up to 18 inches. But anybody wasn't sure about what I pulled, see if I can get it in here. That's the type of trailer I pull. It's called a pneumatic tanker. Gonna get kind of loud, hopefully you can still hear me. the hotline. It's running. Blower's running right about 200 degrees right now. Yeah, I'm down there I-70. Get back here a little bit quieter. I'm down there I-70, so hopefully I'm going to be south of it. Got another driver, actually driver that I train that's now a trainer. He's up in Cleveland right now, so unless he can get out of there and south before it gets over that way, he's going to be in the worst of it. Hey, Ernie! Yeah, I'm just doing kind of a random live here. I was having a little bit of trouble with the app last night, so just kind of playing around with it. I had to change my resolution to 1080p and it worked fine. So, hey, John, glad you can make it. Not sure how long I'll be on here. Like I said, I'm just trying to get this thing to work. I'm unloading right now. At least this place here, if we're having issues and got to sit outside the truck and it's raining, they do have a place we can stay out of the rain at. Yeah, I'm going to hate leaving here 60, like I said, almost 60 degrees down here. It was 58, 59 when I pulled in here. It was 28 degrees when I left the house yesterday. I ain't going to look forward to going back to that. Leave it to Ernie to come over that. No, Ernie, I am offloading flour. And I never knew until I started working with this company how many different types of flour there are. This here is a heat-treated flour. No, Ernie, that's the type of unloading that Ed does. Wheaton Speed Shop, when's that storm supposed to move in? I got a video on the camera on the Wasp Cam now. After I get unloaded or after this live stream, I'll connect my phone to the camera and I'll transfer the data, that video from the camera to the phone, get that uploaded. I did a driving video just north of Atlanta down here to Lithonia. Hey Mario! How's it going? Oh, I'm not too bad, unloading down here in Lithonia, Georgia. Just east of Atlanta on I-20. 60 degrees down here. Feels kind of cool. It's kind of a lot of moisture in the air. It's overcast, but I'll take it. I've been dealing with 20s, high 20s, low 30s for a couple weeks now up home. I am unloading flour. This place I'm unloading at uses the flour to make different mixes. Trying to think what mixes they make. For like KFC, the breading for KFC or not Taco Bell. I'm at Griffith Labs. I know the one up by Chicago used to do Long John Silver's. Of course, they're not doing that no more. Long John Silver's about out of business. But they do different. They use this flour to make different breadings and seasonings. Yeah, I had, see if I can find if they got my paperwork unlocked or not. I think they got it locked up. Yeah, they got my paperwork locked up. I had almost 50,000 pounds of flour coming down. 49,680, something like that. I showed a little bit ago. They let us go about 10 pounds of pressure here. My tank pressure. This is my tank pressure gauge, and that's the pressure inside the tank. And then the line pressure gauge is the pressure in the bottom line that the product goes through. I'm running a little over 9 pounds of tank pressure and about 9 pounds of line pressure. Yeah, Mario, we may keep the country moving, but if it wasn't for guys in the military, we wouldn't have a country to keep moving. Guys like you and Ed, some of the others, GI scale mechanic or GI mechanic scale modeling, you guys in the military is the one that make it possible to have jobs like I got to keep the country going. If we didn't have a country to keep going, I wouldn't have this job. I need to get a couple more decals. Oh, that hopper's about empty. Got my emergency light there. Got my thin blue line flag there. Hey, Mr. Gas, yes, we do plastic pellets. Out of our terminal, we unload them out of a silo, but a lot of terminals, Kansas City, whatever, we got what's called a vac trailer. Instead of pressurizing the trailer and blowing the product off, it basically becomes a big vacuum, and we vac it off the rail car. Looks like if I got trouble with my app again, I just need to change the resolution, and it seems to be working all right. One thing I don't like is when I first started here, our product hoses were 20 foot, which worked out pretty good. The company had the bright idea of, we're going to put 2 10-footers on the truck instead of 1 20-footer and make less weight. Don't make sense because you're actually adding weight to it. Because your product hose, each end of the product hose, you got to have a metal fitting. Well, if you got 1 20-foot hose, you got 2 fittings, one on each end. Well, when you got 2 10-foot hoses, the majority of the places we go, we need 20 foot of hose. So now you're adding 2 more fittings and a double mel coupling. So you're actually adding to the weight that you're carrying. And it's a little bit more of a pain in the rump. I appreciate you stopping by, waiting, and here comes the rain. Oh, maybe that's just where I was standing. Maybe, yeah, where I was standing was dripping out of the awning. Yeah, that's about the fact. The ones in corporate, they don't know exactly. They get mad at me because, yeah, our trucks are governed at 68 mile an hour, but you're not going to average 68 mile an hour. I've had loads that they'll say, oh yeah, the load will be ready to pick up at noon. You got to deliver at 5 p.m. 300 mile away. Well, on paper that looks good. Average 60 mile an hour. You can do 300 mile in 5 hours. But in reality, it doesn't work that way. I appreciate it, Mario. Yeah, I ain't gonna cut this short. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure I get it up and running for my, that way when I do schedule another live, I can get her up and going. Had trouble the other day. I was gonna do a live stream on Thursday and had trouble with the app, couldn't get it going, so I had to cancel my live stream. I'm going to hop off here. My second hopper's about empty, so I'll close it up and I'll go back to hopper 1. I'll clean out hopper 1 because it had some product fall back into it. Clean it out, go to 3. It goes empty, I'll clean out 2, go to 4. 4 goes empty, I'll clean out 3 and I'll be done. I appreciate y'all hopping on here. Like I said, it was unscheduled, just kind of a spur of the moment thing. No comment, Ernie. But we'll shut this thing down, and we'll probably get another live stream scheduled, and I'll try to post as early as I can when I'm going to schedule that. Appreciate y'all checking in. Catch you later.